Let us continue with our discussion of question in paper 2025. Till now we had completed question number 20. So let's move to the question number 21. So question number 21 is asking, consider the following countries and how many of the above members of North Atlantic Treaty Organization, that is NATO. So in the exam, I don't even remember the composition of NATO, and they ask the membership of NATO, and options are such that you can't even make a guesswork in this type of question. So I decided to skip this question, and I would recommend you guys also to skip such type of questions in which you can't even eliminate one option instead of getting negative marks. It's better to skip. Let's move to the question number 22. So question number 22 is asking, consider the following countries and Andes Mountains passes through how many of the above countries. So this is the map of South America, and Andes are in the western edge of the continent. So I know it was not Brazil, and Paraguay is somewhere here, so it was not Paraguay. So answer was only 4. So I might have got it correct. So let us move to the next question. So question number 22 is about water bodies, in which I only know about Lake Tanganyika, that is in Africa below equator. So equator does not passes through this, but I didn't even know about these two. So I decided to skip this question also. Let us move to the question number 24. So question number 24, it is one of the easy question in the paper because it was turmeric board was in news, and it was also discussed in the economic survey. So India is the largest producer and exporter of turmeric in the world. It was correct. And more than 30 varieties of turmeric are grown in India. It is also correct. And Maharashtra, Telangana and Karnataka, Tamil Nadu are the major producers states of turmeric in India. It is also correct. So I marked D, all three as the answer. Let us move to the question number 25. So it is asking, which of the following are the evidences of phenomenon of continental drift? So I referred Dr. Shivan's notes for geography also. It was there in his notes. So it is asking evidences that continents drifted in the past. So statement 1 is asking, the belt of ancient rocks from Brazil coast and matches with the uh, Western African coast. So is the map of South America, and Africa is like this. So it is coast of Brazil, and this is Western Africa. So if these matches, it means they are drifted in the past. So I considered it correct. And gold deposits of Ghana and Brazil plateau. So it was also in his notes, sir's notes. And statement 3, the Gondwana system consists of sediment from India, is known to have its counterparts in 6 different land masses of South America. So we know that India has drifted from southern hemisphere. So and it is also difficult for examiner to prove this statement wrong, that there are no sediment matches in 6 different places. So I considered this also correct and marked option C 1, 2, 3 as the answer. It is not always that all options are at D place. So this is also a thing to remember. So question number 26 is a statement based question. So statement 1 is asking, the amount of dust particles in atmosphere is more in subtropical and temperate areas than equatorial and polar regions. So it was correct because at equatorial Hartley-Ferrell cell, according to the concept of Hartley-Ferrell polar cell, that here it is low pressure zone, and at polar areas also it is low pressure zone. So what low pressure zone does is it creates moist climate, which merges with the dust particles and bring them to the ground. So they comparatively has less dust particles and moist environment kind. So it is correct. And statement 2 is asking, subtropical and temperate areas have less dry winds. So I considered this statement as wrong because if equatorial and polar regions has uh, moist winds, so according to the same concept, the subtropical and subtropical and temperate areas has comparatively dry winds. Not here it is asking less dry winds, but they have dry winds. So I considered it as wrong and marked answer C. Let us move to the question number 27. So question number 27 is again a statement based question. Statement 1 is asking, in January in the northern hemisphere, isotherms bend equatorwards while crossing the landmass and polewards while crossing the ocean. So I draw the isotherm diagram in the exam. So it is continent and it is the ocean region. I know the analogy that land cools faster and warms faster than ocean, and oceans take time to cool and warm. So with this analogy, in the same degree latitude, if temperature of landmass is a degree cooler, so it would be and oceans would be more closer to pole for a degree temperature, because here temperature would be warmer than a. So isotherms would be like this, that is uh, bending towards equator while crossing the landmass and bending towards pole while crossing the ocean region. So it is correct. And statement 2, in January the air over the oceans is warmer than that of over the landmasses in the northern hemisphere. So it is also true. So I marked statement this as the answer, not the one, because it is not explaining the first statement, because first statement is about nature of landmass and oceans, not about air mass. So I marked this. I don't know the answer of this question. So let us proceed to the question number 28. So question number 28, it is also a three statement based question. So statement 1 is asking that in context of effects of water on rocks, chalk is known as very permeable rock, whereas clay is known as quite an impermeable or least permeable rock. So we have to consider this statement as correct because options are such. And statement 2 is asking, chalk is porous and hence absorbs water. So we know chalk absorbs water and it is porous. So it is also correct. And statement 3 is, clay is not at all porous. So I also considered it as correct. I don't know why. And mark A, that both statements are correct and explains statement 1. I don't know it is correct or not. So let us move towards the question number 29, which is asking, consider the following statements. And statement 1 is, without the atmosphere, temperature would be well below freezing points everywhere on the earth's surface. So one, it is the extreme statement. And second, if this is earth and this is sun, equator would enjoy 90-degree sunlight and poles would have got sunlight at slightly slantier angle. So I don't think that temperature at equator would be below freezing point. So I considered this statement as wrong. Statement 2, heat absorbed and trapped by the atmosphere maintains our planet's average temperature. So this statement is correct, and it is also from PYQ that short wave radiations come from sun, and long wave radiations radiated from the earth get trapped in the atmosphere, which warms the climate of the earth. So it is correct. And statement 3 is, atmosphere gases like carbon dioxide are particularly good at absorbing the trapped radiation. So it is correct. So option 2 and 3 are correct. Option D, I marked the answer in the exam. Let us see the question number 30. So question number 30 is asking, consider the following statements about the Rashtriya Gokul mission. So it was also one of the easy question because Rashtriya Gokul mission was in news. It is asking, statement 1, it is important for upliftment of rural poor as majority of low producing indigenous animals are with the small and marginal farmers and landless laborers. So it is a generic statement. Also, small and marginal farmers would have low producing cattle only, why would they have high producing cattle? So it is a general statement. I considered it correct. And statement 2 is it was initiated to promote indigenous cattle and buffalo rearing and conservation in a scientific and holistic manner. So it is also correct. It was an initiative by Ministry of Animal Husbandry. So I considered I got both statements as correct and on mark answer C. So this is it for this. Thank you so much.